In this lecture, we will go through the Shooter Gym level in Lyra. Shooter Gym is a sandbox playground level used to test different features in the Shooter Core game feature plugin. Go to the folder Shooter Core Content Maps. You will find the Shooter Gym level. Open it. By default, the Shooter Gym level is loaded with the elimination experience. So the elimination gameplay will be functional in this level. Let us reduce the number of bots spawned in the level. Go to Shooter Core Content bot folder. Open the Shooter bot spawner. The number of bots to create field, change the value to 1. Compile and save. Run the level again. You will see a single opponent bot in the level. Thank you for watching this lecture. See you in the next one. In this lecture, we will implement player versus enemies functionality in Lyra. By default in Lyra, there are two teams. The bot spawner creates the AI-controlled characters in both the teams. We will change this functionality in such a way that all the players joined to the multiplayer game will be assigned to Team 1 and the generated bots will be in Team 2. For now, we will focus on the single player game, but Lyra is built specifically to support both single player and network multiplayer games. This lecture will provide a good exposure to you on how to start customizing Lyra C++ code. Open the Lyra project, go to Shooter Core Content, Maps, and open the Shooter Gym level. Currently, we have one single bot spawned in the level. Go to Shooter Core Content, Bot. Open the Shooter Bot Spawner. Change the number of bots to create field to 3. Compile and save. Run the level again. You can see 3 bots and the player controlled by you. 2 bots are in the opponent team blue and 1 bot in your team red. Close the Unreal Engine editor and open the Visual Studio solution. When you work in Visual Studio solution, please make sure the Unreal Engine editor is closed. Otherwise, you might get errors during build. If you encounter an error, please check if you have kept the Unreal Engine editor open. If so, please close it. Go to Edit, Find in Files. Search for Lyra Team Creation component. Open the file Lyra Team Creation component.cpp. Find the function server choose team for player. This function is responsible to assign teams to the characters in the game. In the if-else condition, the first check is if the player state is only spectator. We won't make the changes to the logic if the player is a spectator. This scenario is also not covered in our game. In the else condition, we will add our logic. First condition is if the player is a bot. Check if the player is a bot using the isAbort function in player state. If so, call the setGenericTeamID function in the player state and pass in the value 2. Use the helper function integer to generic team ID to convert the number to generic team ID. The else condition will be triggered if the player state is player controlled. If so, set the generic team ID to 1. Comment out the old logic in the code and save the file. In the Solution Explorer, select the Lyra starter game, right-click and select Build. Go to the Output tab below and check the status of the build. If the build is successful, close Visual Studio. Now open the Lyra project in the Unreal editor. Go to the shooter gym level. Run the level and you can see the player character controlled by you and all other characters in the other team. Thank you for watching this lecture. See you in the next one. In this lecture, we will replace the default mannequin with the free marketplace asset military guard character. Open the Epic Games launcher. Go to the Marketplace tab. Search for character. Select the free tag under max price. You will see a lot of free characters available in the marketplace for us to try. Let us choose the military character Silver. Open it and add to the project. I have already downloaded it, so it shows as add to project. In your case, you can click the free button and download the same. Then you will see the add to project button. Click add to project and select show all projects. Choose your Lyra course project and click add to project. If the select version shows not compatible, choose the version nearest to your installed version of Unreal Engine. In my case, I will choose 4.27. In most cases, the 3D models will work properly. Lyra support both Unreal Engine 5 and Unreal Engine 4 skeleton, so it's not a problem. Click add the project. Once it completes, go back to the Lyra project. You can see the military care silver folder under the main content folder. There will be two Unreal Engine 4 skeletal meshes for male and female military guard characters. We are using an Unreal Engine 4 character in this lecture just to showcase that how Lyra supports Unreal Engine 4 characters which are highly available in the market. In the upcoming lectures, we will go through the next generation meta-human characters and so on. Go to the Content Characters Cosmetics folder. There will be two cosmetics blueprints for Manny and Quinn, the male and female versions of mannequins in Lyra. Duplicate B_Manny, rename it to B_guard. Open it, select the mesh component. Under the skeletal mesh asset, choose the Style1 male mesh. Open the skeletal mesh asset. Open the skeleton from the top right corner skeleton icon. Go to Windows Asset Details. Under Compatible Skeletons, add SK Mannequin Skeleton. This is the Unreal Engine 4 skeleton provided in Lyra to support the Unreal Engine 4 skeletal meshes. Save all. In the Details section, select the Animation Blueprint under Unnamed class to ABP underscore UE4 underscore mannequin underscore retarget. This animation blueprint will retarget the Lyra animations to the Unreal Engine 4 skeletal mesh. Compile and save. Next, go to Content Characters, pick Random Character Blueprint. This blueprint selects the skeletal mesh to our characters in the game. By default, the logic in this blueprint randomly selects Manny or Quinn to the player characters. Throughout this course, we will make changes to this blueprint to bring in different characters into the game. For now, remove the random logic by disconnecting the select node from the add character part node. Use the Alt key to disconnect the node. Now select B underscore guard blueprint directly in the new part class. Compile and save. Open the shooter gym level and run the game. You can see the guard characters all around the level for all the characters. Thank you for watching this lecture. See you in the next one.